Welcome
to Shamba Shape Up.
We have traveled all over East Africa to find hard-working farmers.
We want to celebrate them while giving them the knowledge they need,
so they can adapt and make their farms more productive even while the climate changes.
We want to support them to get better yields and increase their income.
We will see how farmers can benefit from our experts' advice
while learning from each other in so many ways.
Join us on these journeys and share in the farmers' experiences
on the Shamba Shape Up Safari. Hello there. Welcome to Shamba Shape Up.
Today we bring you a special show targeting young farmers.
Right, Tony. Young farmers are taking up agriculture, and we as Shamba Shape Up are here to give them that much-needed boost of knowledge.
Caro, it has been raining a lot in Kenya, and that means there is a lot of fodder. But that is just for now. Do you think the young farmers know what to do?
We need to find out, and we have to be very quick about it, because soon all the greenery will disappear and all the grass will dry up. Oh, climate change. How is it going to be?
Our first stop is a young man, Joram's farm in Taita Taveta. He seems to have some ideas, but is he getting it right?
My name is Joram. I'm 25 years old now. I'm doing farming. In future, I want to do something called agribusiness.
Hello. How are you?
Yes. The Mumo family.
How is everything here?
Everything's all right. Joram was not all that good in farming.
He was not good at all.
He was not so that good. He was very slippery. Life became very harsh. Then he came back and I told him, take over because I want to hand over everything to you.
That is
So
awesome.
that's why I'm here with him.
Yes.
And I want him to do better than me.
As I came from Nairobi, I started farming. I got some money. Because my father had kind, I could not tell him to give me. I only purchased them from him. My plan is just to make them advance from the breed they have to the new product. My dream is just to have different products from agriculture activities. I make my own money through agriculture, making my own bulls, which also can be good for crossbreeding to the people around, and also my place be a good place for academic agriculture, educational center for agriculture.
With the changing weather patterns, as a farmer, you need to protect yourself from drought by ensuring you've got enough fodder to last for a very long time. Living in a sometimes dry region means planning for feed. Joram had tried making silage before, but was not very successful. We have brought in Dr. Jesse Kagai from Ilri to see exactly what went wrong and how he can help. Hey Joram, what's going on?
I'm just carrying the feed of the K20 sow.
Is this how you carry the feed?
Yeah.
You need help.
Oh.
Joram has a mix of napier and other grasses on his farm. He tried making silage once, but it ended up rotting. Now, Jesse,
Yes.
Why is silage important?
So silage, first of all, is conserved fodder. When you conserve that fodder, you'll be able to have enough when there is drought, one. And two, when, for example, you harvest napier, you leave the napier to regrow or to regenerate again when there is still rain. So that is one of the most important things.
Can farmers only make silage out of napier?
No, you can make silage out of different types of fodder. One is napier, which is most common. Then there is maize, and then sorghum also. But in terms of quality, maize silage is the best.
Sounds complicated, doesn't it? Well then, Let's simplify it. To make silage, we will need well-wilted and chopped fodder, a silage bag, molasses, water, and a strong rope. First, pour 3 buckets full of chopped fodder at the bottom of the bag and compress. Then sprinkle about 4 hands full of molasses and water mixture. Do not soak the chopped napier. Pour 1 bucket of chopped fodder, sprinkle 4 hands full again of the molasses and water mixture and compress. Repeat the process of pouring 1 single bucket, sprinkling the molasses mixture and compressing, removing all air until the bag is full or the fodder is finished. Once done, push all the air out of the top of the bag. Twist the top to stop any air from going in. Tie tight with a strong rope and place a compress on top of it. With that done, Joram now knows how to make silage and can prepare for the dry season with enough feed for his cows, ensuring he has milk when the prices go up.
Joram is a resilient young farmer. He has learnt something silage. Now it's time we looked at his bananas. In this Taita Taveta region, everywhere you look, all you see is bananas. They're a staple here. Question is, are they grown in the right way?
I'm planning to have banana seedlings so that I can have very big plantation of banana, where I see the government is planning to have its own industrial area for banana processing.
Ah, you're there. Huh? I've been walking inside and out of this plantation looking for you.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Ah, I can see you're very busy. What's happening here?
I'm just repairing these drip pipes, yeah.
Okay, for irrigation?
Yeah, for irrigation.
Any other challenges you're facing?
I have many challenges.
Many?
Yeah, many.
Keyword there is many.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Not to worry. Let's not even waste any more time.
Okay.
Let me get help. Okay? See
Yeah.
you in a bit.
Okay.
All right. Bananas are a good crop for diversification. They do very well where there is irrigation water available in dry areas. And Taita may be dry, but there is irrigation water available. How are bananas under irrigation grown? To help with this, we have brought in Mwabingu, a crop expert from Taita Taveta County Agricultural Office. Joram sells banana seedling, so we begin there. Hello.
Hey, Caro.
Yes.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good?
Yes.
Oh, all right. So,
Joram.
Yes,
How
Mr.
are
John.
you? Hey.
I'm good.
you know each other?
Yeah, I know
we
you.
have,
So I can see you're looking at the banana
Yes,
seedlings. They're called
yeah.
seedlings.
These are the seedlings, banana seedlings.
Yes.
They are under the banana hardening nursery, basically. Yes.
So, John, as an expert,
Yes.
so far what have you observed?
Looking at the seedlings here,
Yes.
in fact, this one you can see, some of them, they are overgrown. It means they needed to be transplanted earlier than this stage.
Okay.
He needs to prepare somewhere, a
Yes.
farm, so that he can go and transplant those ones which are at the correct size.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how should Joram plant his bananas? He had already prepared some holes. The holes should be 2 feet wide, 2 feet in length, and 2 feet deep. Ready, nice, good-looking hole.
Yeah, this is a nice looking hole, but then there's another challenge here.
Yes.
Problem. You know, this manure is not well decomposed.
Why do you say that?
When a manure is well decomposed,
Yes.
you usually see it even by the texture. It becomes softer.
Yeah.
You know, we are talking about organic matter.
Well-decomposed manure helps the soil retain moisture, especially with low rainfall.
So, and again, if you come to the hole,
Yes.
I can see you've decided to heap it on one side, which is not well recommended.
Okay.
So what is recommended practically is you put topsoil on one side, subsoil on the other side, and you mix the topsoil with well decomposed manure and with a fertilizer.
Okay.
Okay, basal fertilizer.
All
Basically, you are talking about NPK or DAP.
Okay.
Yes. So it is recommended that you must use well decomposed manure.
Mixing in the topsoil helps the banana grow better, as this soil has a lot of nutrients and organic matter.
Oh, I've seen a bit of other challenges.
Okay.
So you can come, I show you.
All right. Let's follow the teacher. And so we followed John. So John, what are we facing here?
Now, the other issue that I've seen here is to do with the population. Yeah? You can see there are a lot of banana plants here.
Yeah, they're really crowded.
They are really crowded. But we advise farmers, at one particular moment, you should have the mother, the daughter, and the granddaughter.
Mother, daughter, and the granddaughter.
Yes, and the three. If you leave them crowded like this, yeah, you'll have to, they will lose their quality. You know, you do not have, at one particular moment, you not produce those big bunches of banana that you want.
So, Mr. John,
Yes.
what should you do?
Now, what we do, we advise farmers is to remove these suckers, yeah, by using, I have got a tool here, this tool here, the suckering tool, and a very sharp panga. Here, I want to demonstrate to you how to use this tool. You just chop like this, using a very sharp panga, and then now you insert this one here, just like this. You see? It will not come out again.
It will not sprout again.
Yeah, it will not sprout again.
So John, where is the father?
Now I want to talk you through this male bud, the male bud. You know, after this banana has
Yes.
produced even the last finger, you can see this is the last finger, so it is nice to remove this one here. And why we remove it, the reason behind it is that this one here can harbor a lot of insects, which now will bring a lot of problems later on.
The male bud has a lot of sugars that attract insects that can spread disease. Once the banana fruits have formed, remove the male bud. Keeping the mother, daughter, and granddaughter ensures that you're constantly harvesting. The first plant to grow is the mother. When other suckers grow from it, keep one and remove the rest. As the mother gives fruits, the daughter will have grown and give more suckers. Again, keep one and remove the rest. To remove the male bud, simply cut with a clean panga. Remember to keep bananas that are under irrigation to 3 plants per hole at any time. Keeping the mother, daughter, and granddaughter ensures that you're constantly harvesting. When digging the hole, put the topsoil on one side and the subsoil on the opposite side. Mix the manure with the topsoil. Mixing in the topsoil helps the banana grow better, as this soil has a lot of nutrients and organic matter. Remember, you can also transplant the suckers and expand your banana plantation. Just dig the seedling out with a djembe and transplant. There's a lot of work to be done, and Joram can't do it all alone. To help with this, we have called in an army of workers, and they have gone to work.
The banana plantation looks really good now. All the excess plants removed. The stems pruned of dying leaves. Coming up after the break, another young farmer is on his path to good agribusiness. Welcome back to Shamba Shape Up.
And today, we are focusing on young agripreneurs, young farmers in business. We are in Kibiko with James.
Hi, I'm James Ndongo. I'm a young farmer. Farming has been a passion for me since I was back in high school, but actively this is my 4th year.
Because of his passion, his father has given him 5 acres to farm. James is growing onions on large scale and rotates with French beans.
He also has some chickens and really needs help with his cows.
What else can you do that is profitable on your farm? We have invited Dr. Jesse Kagai from Ilri, who came with a napier for demonstration.
Silage will help the farmer to bring fodder closer to the animals.
Yes.
So you're supposed to harvest the napier grass and then leave it for a day or two, depending on the weather, for wilting. Because we need the grass to be at a certain moisture level, whereby if the moisture level is too high, then there will be a problem when fermenting. After that, we need it chopped into small pieces of around 2 to 3 centimeters.
Okay.
Once we have smaller pieces, we are able to compact better. Then we are ready to make silage.
Oh.
Yes.
To make silage, you will need your chopped fodder, a plastic silage bag, strong ropes, molasses, and water. First, turn the bag inside out and make pleats on one end. This will prevent any air from passing. Tie tightly with a strong rope. From there, turn the bag inside out again so that the knot is on the inside of the bag. Fold the bag down the sides for ease of use. Mix 5 liters of molasses in 20 liters of water. Molasses helps ferment the silage, meaning it can be stored longer. Compact a layer of cut fodder at the bottom, ensuring there are no air spaces. Then sprinkle some molasses water mix. Repeat this process until done. Twist and tie the top of the bag with a strong rope, pushing out any air. Place some heavy rocks on the bag.
It takes 21 days for the fermentation process to complete. You don't open before the 21 days. Yes. So from there, you can store it to up to even a year, or even people store silage up to 2-3 years. Then it means you'll be able to have constant supply of milk, and you'll be able to make good money when the market is good.
We'll start making those changes, and I guess with time, maybe 6 months, we'll be getting the best results possible.
Hey there! Have you heard of the new farming podcasts?
Oh yes, we are talking about the Shamba Shape Up podcast, where we talk about issues with the help of experts.
We are keen on issues climate change, where you as a farmer can adapt and improve your farming.
Join us as we talk about how you can still improve your shamba as the climate changes.
To get the podcast, go to shambashapeuppodcast.com.
Kienyeji chicken are highly resistant. And as climate changes, it's a good idea to have various sources of income from the farm. Chicken are not only a great source of protein for the farmer, but a good source of income too. James has plans of expanding his Kienyeji chicken farming and has already built a large structure to house them. In order to get the most out of the chicken, we brought in Michael Maundu from CKL Africa to help.
I've gone through the housing, but the birds are in good health. They do not have parasites. That's a plus for you.
Okay.
But the housing needs to be a little bit improved. The down floor is a little bit muddy. That's not good for the birds. And then number 2, where they are laying their eggs, is actually not cleaned. Then that brings the quality of the eggs they are laying a little bit down. And then they also encourage bacteria of some sort. So you need to clean that house actually immediately so that we get the right quality of eggs. Yeah. Then what I've also noticed is that there is no enough water. The water need to be available throughout, so that when they are not eating there, they are taking water. And that is the character of birds. They eat, they take water.
I'm sure you're going to improve on those bits that he said, but now you're going to look at the bigger picture now that he wants to expand.
Yes.
How can you help you?
The things you need to consider. Number 1, where you're going to get the chicks is very important, because there are other sources which are not approved. Then the bird will take a longer period or time to get to maturity.
Yeah.
But now again, poultry farmers make a mistake because they do not plan for feeds.
Yeah.
And that's a big challenge. You need to know where you get your feeds, because again, will also determine how fast you achieve your goals. How fast will the birds start laying. So plan for the water, plan for where you get the feeds, and also plan where you get the good source of your chicks.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So where do you get your feeds? What have you been feeding your chicken?
We've been sourcing some of the feeds, the greens from our farm here.
Yes.
You know, the kales.
Yes.
Yeah, and then buying unga from the agrovets.
Yes. That is a kienyeji mash?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then there's these leftover foods and everything.
Yes. If you are getting feed from the right source, as nutritionists, we expect that the feeds is complete with vitamin, carbohydrates, proteins, minerals.
Can you kind of substitute maybe 70% of the mash and 30% of the kales to bring down the cost of the feeds?
You need to be very careful on that because there are things we look into when we are feeding our birds.
Okay.
Number one, is the carbohydrate enough? Is the energy enough?
Okay.
If the energy is not enough, then the bird will not produce. Kales are a good source of vitamins. Then you can supplement a little bit of the kales, but should not be the main course.
James, like many farmers, would like to substitute feed to reduce costs. What solution is there?
I have Lipido. This product has two functions.
Okay.
Number one is an absorption accelerator. Makes almost all the feed which is being taken by the bird and then digested gets into the system.
Okay.
When it makes sure that there's no waste in terms of nutrients. So you eat less, you get more from the feed.
Okay.
So definitely once you use this product, the production will go up.
Okay.
Yes.
For Lipidol, mix 1 tablespoon of Lipidol or 10 grams of Lipidol per 10 kilos of feed. Kienyeji chicken are good in the sense that they can be fed on kitchen and farm leftovers to reduce on cost. But it's important to ensure the feed is safe. What does Michael recommend?
There is another product which is very important in such because it's a toxic binder. If the animal or the bird takes aflatoxins, then this product will bind the aflatoxins in the feeds so that it is not harmful to the animal or to the bird.
Give 1 tablespoon of T5Z for every 10 kilos of chicken feed. Are these products easily available?
Yes, they are. Walk into any agrovet, you get the products readily available. Yes.
With that information, James can now confidently work towards having more chicken.
It's been nice being here with you,
Okay.
and we brought you experts. What did you think of the Shape Up?
It was such an awesome experience. I got to realize the many mistakes I've been making, and now I'm going to correct them. So next time when you come, obviously the change will tell it by itself.
And that's what we like to hear from our farmers. What do you think, Tony?
Oh, yes, indeed. When farmers make changes, we are also very, very happy. Keep it up.
Okay.
Allow us go see other farmers.
Okay.
Do it the way young people do it. Oh, yes. See you.
See ya. See ya.
With them coming, I feel that I should be among the top. I can show other young people around that it is possible. As long as you are willing to put in the hard work, you dig your hands to the ground, everything is possible.